Hey everybody, Brian here from Join Plans. I am at the Hard Rock Hotel at the Universal Orlando Resort here, and I am gonna give you a quick tour around the place. It is currently raining pretty hard outside, so I'm only showing you the inside stuff now, but I am standing in the lobby in front of one of the many memorabilia displays here at the Hard Rock. This is the Rolling Stones and Beatles kind of combo. That right there is Keith Richards' guitar. And we have a Keith Richards suit on there, and then a John Lennon suit right there, and then a Paul McCartney guitar over there. All throughout this hotel, there are just a ton of little memorabilia things like this. Some of them pretty interesting, some of them maybe not so much. I will show you at least a few of them, but let me flip you around here and show you what this lobby looks like. It is definitely different for a hotel lobby. Very nice looking, but the presence of so much music really does add a vibe that is it's kind of cool, I guess. Not sure if I'm the arbiter of cool here, but you know, but it definitely is unusual. So as you see straight across, we have the video screen currently with Justin Timberlake on it. One of the things I've been surprised about with this hotel, there is the main entrance. You can see the paintings of great musicians back there. John Lennon, Michael Jackson. There is what I was just standing in front of right there. The Beatles, Rolling Stones assembly. Over here we have Elvis and Gwen Stefani, who almost seems a little out of place with the others, but I mean, if it's for a female representation reason, I'm all for that. Over on this side in front of Michael Jackson, there is the check-in. Here is the advertisement. You can find a Saturday 6 article on this on touringplanes.com/blog, where you can actually kind of borrow these guitars and amplifiers and play and even learn to play. We got information board there. Lots of platinum records over here for all sorts of people. This one right here is Purple Rain. It looks like it was presented to Greg Hill. We've got all sorts of things. Honestly, some of these songs I don't even know. Classic rock isn't necessarily my genre. Here is the Velvet Lounge. This is the bar here. They do have live music. They actually even have live music that performs just in the lobby. It makes me feel a little bit bad for the team members doing check-in because they have to shout pretty much everything. But here is the Velvet Lounge. Very cool. Oh, different music playing in here. Put the blame on video. They do play a lot of 80s music in here, which I like. My kids do not, because I sing along. We've got Les Paul himself represented here. He is better known for the guitars, I believe. That is a Rothko style painting. I don't know if it's actually a Rothko. Probably not, considering it's not even labeled, but Eddie Van Halen. And then in here is more of the bar. There is also outdoor seating out there that is not being used. You can purchase cigars, although I imagine you have to smoke those outside. I believe this entire hotel is non-smoking. I will say one thing I appreciate for this hotel, and apparently something that was done in the very short-lived Hard Rock Park. You can listen to a podcast called Podcast The Ride about that, but they do keep the music pretty much the same no matter where you go in here. So when you walk from the elevator like into the lobby, a lot of times the music is the same. See, lots of 80s stuff. Over here is some more interesting memorabilia. There is a Shakira dress, something from Sergio Vallon. I do not know who that is. He's a Mexican rock legend. Okay, cool. And then J-Lo. But right here is the Rock Shop. So let's take a look through there. It is not the usual Universal Studio store. But in here they sell, it's just a lot of hard rock stuff, which I guess kind of makes sense. Probably part of the deal they have. Most Universal hotels you can also just buy like Harry Potter shirts and stuff, but here they don't. But here it's really just all Hard Rock stuff. Of course you can buy, you know, drinks and sundries and stuff over there, but it is definitely a different gift shop. You can even buy guitars here, Hard Rock emblazoned, of course. One of the things I always want to see is more Elvis Presley's pajamas. Not a joke. But one of the things I always wish there was more of is specific merchandise for things like rides or hotels. And this is about as specific as I've ever seen. I mean, it's almost all Hard Rock stuff. And it is fun just wandering around here like this and finding, you know, Carlos Santana's, I want to say pajamas, but I feel like he just wore that around. So now let's head downstairs to where they have. Let's head down. The lobby here is actually on the 3rd floor. So let's now head downstairs to the 1st, where they have some of the dining options, and that's where the pool and stuff is too. Down here we have Emac and Bolio's. This is on the 1st floor now. There's rooms, I think, on the 2nd floor. I haven't actually figured out what's on the 2nd floor. This is also where you get to the water taxi and shuttle bus, and the way to the kitchen. But first, let's walk into Emac and Bolio's. This is basically the quick service dining here. They have all sorts of things from pizzas. You can buy alcoholic beverages. Pizzas, subs, sandwiches, wraps, paninis. Quality is pretty decent. Of course, prices are high. For breakfast items, they have cereals. They have pastries that are normally over here. It's a little bit late in the day for pastries. Drinks. There's a limited souvenirs, but some of them I actually like quite a bit. They sell the very funny Casa Noble Tequila Santana edition. Of course, Crystal Head vodka. Dan Aykroyd would be proud. There's little tiny Tito's bottles for $50. You can get the full-size ones, of course, for, you know, $20 to $25. But we're in a theme park. But here, I like these. Look, you can actually buy metal lunch boxes for $15, playing cards for $7. There's Janis Joplin, Elvis, some General Fender ones. This one looks like an amp, is really cool. Up here they have some puzzles. Another metal lunchbox. That one's a little more expensive. I think those are $20. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure on what these prices are. They also have some PVC ponchos down there for $9, but you can get ponchos in a gift shop for $5. They're cheaper ones, like quality cheaper, and also physically cheaper. And of course, the Derek Bergen Memorial Freestyle Coke machine is here. And how could I forget the Nicki Minaj desert themed custom top. Dessert themed. I just called it desert themed, but it is very clearly not desert. Some of my favorite of the nostalgia cased items up here, these candy machines that they have, that are the Beatles one on the far right there, and a lot of these others are monkey buttons. Monkey with that M-O-N-K-E spelling, of course, is the hey hey with the monkeys part, not the ooh ah monkeys. And of course they have ice cream here. Lots of different ice creams and toppings. Alright, now let's walk outside here to the kitchen. It is actually currently raining, so the pool area is closed. But in here, this is the fancier restaurant kitchen back there. I've not eaten there yet. Heard pretty good things about it. Pool area. You can actually get all the way over to the pool bar here and stay undercover. We found that out a different day when it was also raining. It is Central Florida and it is summertime when I'm filming this. Not sure when you're seeing it, hopefully not too long after summer. But along here, down there, we are at where the pool bar is. Right in here, we have the power station, which is the arcade. Of course, the arcade is pretty busy right now because it is raining outside and they can't go in the pool.